Well, big news this week in southeast Indiana as Jeffersonville will become home to a third location for Louisville-based PharmaCord. The healthcare services provider plans to invest more than $52 million for a new facility that will house operations and a call center and as many as 850 jobs over the next 5 years. One Southern Indiana says the wages for those new jobs expected to be about 10% above the Clark County average. One SI President Wendy Danchesser and Executive Vice President Matt Hall are here now to explain how the announcement is the result of regional collaboration. And welcome to you both.
Thank you so much.
And congratulations. This is a big deal. 850 jobs over 5 years. PharmaCord, a company based in Louisville, will keep that headquarters there, but really expand into Jeffersonville and the River Ridge Commerce Center.
It's a great opportunity for our entire region to celebrate the fact that a local company is expanding and is going to continue to benefit the Louisville metro area. We're fortunate that we've got the infrastructure in place in Jeffersonville and River Ridge specifically to really support that type of development.
Yeah, I want to ask you about the regional collaboration. I think it's an important element of the story. Matt, as you look at this deal, when did it come together? Because PharmaCord, again, 850 jobs, $52 million investment. This is a big deal.
It is a big deal. PharmaCord reached out to us in January of this year. So really this moved fairly quickly for a project of this size and a company of this caliber. But to sort of tagline on to what Wendy was saying, this company could have gone anywhere on the globe that they wanted to go, and we're thrilled that they decided to expand into southern Indiana.
There's a lot of things happening in southern Indiana, among them the River Ridge Commerce Center, which we do a lot of stories on because it's really an incredible development, 6,000 total acres. This adds another gem, if you will, to that development, which is really becoming nationally recognized.
Absolutely. It is really, in many ways, the hotspot of the Midwest. We are very fortunate that we have this. Many folks before us have laid the groundwork for the development that we're seeing now. So we're seeing a tremendous amount of interest in this business park and a tremendous amount of project activity that's focused on River Ridge.
Yeah, Amazon, a steel campus connected, or will ultimately be connected to the Port of Indiana there. Really attractive spot. Wendy, regions all over the state talk about collaborating regionally. And it doesn't always happen. This is a case, it's been challenging everywhere, including southeast Indiana. This is an example of some collaboration across the river, right, with Louisville.
We've had some great relationships with our local partners in Louisville, both the Chamber and the Economic Development arm of the city. And this is really a nice way of us to say, we've got this great ability to grow our region together. Let's take that message out. Let's make sure that the folks in Frankfort and Indianapolis recognize that we have more to gain together if we're on the same page.
Well, and part of that effort, I know, is going to be something that's called Forador, right? Yes. And it's a website, but it's a marketing push to really market southeast Indiana. What's it all about?
It is. So we've been sending mixed branding messages at times. Are we part of Louisville or are we part of Indiana? Well, the reality is we're part of both. And how do we sell those assets that we have? Forador really looks at the 4 R's that we have in infrastructure: roads, river, rail, and runways. And the 4 R's together, we've branded that the Forador. And it gives us the ability to lead with the assets of southern Indiana, with the assets of Louisville as a backdrop.
Matt, as we wrap up, you've been in economic development now for a long time, 30 years, right, as I understand it. Congratulations. As you look at the potential for southeast Indiana really coming into focus now, it's the result of a lot of efforts over the years, but is it really now beginning to pay dividends?
It absolutely is. We you know, the River Ridge, for example, the push behind developing River Ridge was to replace jobs that had been lost there. And I'm happy to report that we are well over 10,000 jobs at that facility now and growing. So the time has come, and it's great to sit and see this interest in this development of projects within the park.
PharmaCord is the company moving, or expanding, I should say, into southeast Indiana, 850 jobs. Big collaboration with Louisville on that as well. Wendy Danchesser, also Matt Hall, One Southern Indiana. Thanks for being here. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so much, Gary.
All right.